agents and their families on alert.
This is the second time now we've had a shooting at one of our facilities in the Dallas area.
There was also that shooting in July outside a Border Patrol facility in McAllen, the safety concerns, and the latest from Dallas. Plus, Rio Fest is this weekend in Harlingen. What city officials there want us to know about ticket prices.
Live from the Valley's News Channel, this is Channel 5 News at 5.
I can confirm at this time that the FBI is investigating this incident as an act of targeted violence.
And right now, federal officials say they were the target of today's deadly shooting at an immigration facility in Dallas. Today's shooting comes 2 months after a gunman targeted federal officials at a Border Patrol facility in McAllen. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Christine Galvan. Javi is off today. No federal agents or employees were injured in today's shooting, but at last check, there were 2 confirmed deaths, the accused shooter and one of the 3 detainees who were shot. The 2 surviving detainees are in critical condition, and new at 5's cell phone video capturing the sound of the gunshots. That video was taken by a woman who was on a call outside the ICE detention center in Dallas. Authorities say the shooter, now identified as 29-year-old Joshua Jan, fired on the government building from a nearby rooftop. The detainees who were shot were inside a transport van. As for the investigation,
early evidence that we've seen from rounds that were found near the suspected shooter contain messages that are anti-ICE in nature.
This is a developing story. We will report back as information is confirmed. The safety concerns for federal agents and law enforcement officers are growing because this is the 3rd attack on immigration facilities in Texas since July. The first attack happened south of Fort Worth on July 4th. A police officer survived a shot in the neck. And then we had that shooting here locally outside the Border Patrol Annex in McAllen. That happened July 7th. The annex, as you know, is located by the airport, and a lot of people heard the gunfire. The accused gunman was shot dead by federal agents. A McAllen police officer survived a shot in the leg. Let's go ahead and get to an update now on yesterday's deadly car crash near the airport in Brownsville. Today, DPS investigators told us it was the result of a chase involving drug smugglers. Authorities say the driver smashed into an 18-wheeler while trying to get away from Border Patrol agents. They also say they found bundles of drugs in his vehicle. They identified the person who died as Yahir Martinez of Brownsville. 2 others are now in custody. We're also learning more about what led to this man's arrest last week. Miguel Garcia is charged with intoxication assault for a motorcycle crash. Edinburgh police say Garcia crashed into the back of an SUV on the highway. He and his passenger were thrown off. Records obtained today by Channel 5 News show Garcia told police he drank 5 beers at a bar in McAllen before the crash. His passenger fractured her foot, leg, and spine. And breaking now at 5, a guilty verdict in the Carlos Contreras murder trial. That verdict was announced just within the last hour. Let's get straight to Channel 5's Karen Lucero. She is live at the Hidalgo County Courthouse. Karen, what was the reaction in court?
Christine, Carlos Contreras was found guilty, and the family of the victim, Isaiah Castillo, tells me that they feel closure with the jury's decision. They were emotional, they were all crying, they were hugging. The jury's verdict came after more than a week of trial and about 4 hours of deliberations. The jury heard final arguments this morning from the defense and state. The state showed the jury interrogation video from several witnesses, including Contreras and George Veliz, the man who Contreras' common-law wife says forced him to shoot Izzy. The lead investigator in the case told the jury Veliz was first treated as a person of interest, but due to insufficient evidence linking him to the crime, he was later declared a witness. The investigator told the jury that no other witnesses ever named Belize, and instead they identified Contreras as the killer. A friend of Contreras who testified in court told the jury that Contreras had asked him for a gun after learning Izzy was planning on robbing him. This was a key point during the state's closing argument this morning.
Carlos calls me multiple times. Are you sure? Are you sure you heard that? Are you sure you heard that? Talking about Izzy. Are you sure you heard that he wanted to rob you?
We did get to speak to Castillo's family right before we went on air, what they have to say coming up at 6. Live at the Hidalgo County Courthouse, Karen Lucero, Channel 5 News.
You can count on Channel 5 to bring you the latest on this case on our website and on the KRGV News app. Be sure to turn on those push notifications to stay up to date on developments as soon as they come into our newsroom. Now to first weather. That is the view. We're going to show you a live view now of the Wednesday afternoon sky here in Weslaco. There it is. It is a scorcher out there today, and it feels even hotter than it actually is. The weather, though, is changing. The chief is here with what we need to know about tomorrow morning. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Christine. Yeah, changing is a good word for it. A front's going to come in, and the front is not one that's going to bring chilly air in, but it is going to be a place for showers and storms to develop during the daytime tomorrow. Could even be something to sneak in tonight, but I think tomorrow is a better chance. That's that view from Sky 5 right now here in Weslaco, looking off to the west. And it's been a pretty quiet day, and as you mentioned, it's been a hot day. Temperatures topping out near 100. It's currently at 99 in McAllen. Edinburgh's 97. You see everybody else just a degree or two cooler than that. And there have been a couple of showers on the radar, but it's not been real active. This is the last hour or so, and there's a couple of showers right here along 69C in Hidalgo County. There were a couple over here in Willacy County earlier, but that's about it. There is bigger rain up to the north, though, and as that front kind of settles right down in on top of us during the daytime hours tomorrow, it's likely to trigger some showers, perhaps some thunderstorms with heavy rain, a slight possibility. So we'll track that and update your forecast. Talk about the Thursday night football outlook coming up in just a few minutes.
Rain in the forecast, and Harlingen's Rio Fest is just 2 days away. If you are looking for tickets, make sure you're buying from the right place. Channel 5's Lucy Lopez is live in Harlingen with today's warning.
Christine, I'm here at the Harlingen baseball field where crews have been setting up everything from the carnival to the stage, all in preparation for Rio Fest this weekend. However, tonight, city officials want to ensure that the public knows where to get those tickets and how much those tickets should cost. We found a third-party site online listing general admission tickets for $70 to $80 each. That's 10 times higher than the price of official tickets. Listen to the mayor's warning.
There should not be going to these third-party sites to get tickets. It's $7 or $10 for both. Anything over that is not going to be for a general admission ticket to this individual festival.
The mayor says the safest way to buy is through the city's official website or social media pages. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from someone who almost fell victim to the ticket scams. We'll also hear red flags that you need to watch out for. In Harlingen, Lucy Lopez, Channel 5 News at 5.
Also making news today, a parasite that can kill cattle is getting closer to our border. A cow about 70 miles away from Roma was found to have the New World screwworm. That parasite looks like a fly. Texas leaders say it would cripple our livestock industry if it made its way here. The state and federal government have been working to keep it away. A sterile fly production facility is being built right now in Edinburgh. That new facility will be able to produce 300 sterile screwworm flies a week. The sterile flies will breed with current flies to kill off the population. We learned today the Brownsville Airport is getting a reconstructed runway. The upgrade is expected to cost $18 million. We're told runways are typically good for about 40 years.
So we need to be able to maintain our runway in the best shape possible. So it's a safety enhancement project as well as a reliability project.
The Brownsville runway, earmarked for the work, does not handle commercial flights. The FAA is helping to pay for the project through their airport improvement program.
Now, First Ward 5 traffic.
Hey Valley, happy Wednesday. So here's a closer look at your afternoon commute. Now we don't have any accidents to report, but we do have minor slowdowns on I-69C going north and southbound. So traffic is moving about 10 to 25 miles per hour near the Bert Ogden Arena. So just make sure that you are giving yourself some extra time or wait a couple of minutes. Hopefully this does get cleared up within the next 30 minutes to an hour or so. So again, not the greatest conditions on I-69C within that area. And there's new information also that we need to update you guys on. So there is a new traffic configuration starting today until October 31st out in FAR on Sugar Road and Polk Avenue and the I-2 westbound frontage road. Construction crews will be out there and there will be some detour signs so it can reroute you. So just give yourself some extra time. But let's take a view on where exactly that is. So it's going to be right here. There's Sugar Road and here is Polk and of course here is I-2. So again, if that is your route in the morning or in the evening, just make sure that you plan accordingly and give yourself some extra time before heading out the door. But other than that, nothing to worry about for this Wednesday. But if you see anything out there, go ahead and give us a call at 956-968-5555.
Still ahead, surviving cancer, it's not just on our bodies. And later in the newscast, why some workers are hugging their jobs even if they're not happy at work.
You're watching the Valley's News Channel with Christine Galvan, Javier Guerra, First Warn 5 Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith. This is Channel 5 News at 5. The traffic report is supported by J. Gonzalez Injury Attorneys.
Design you feel in every detail. Technology as innovative as it is effortless. These are luxuries you don't have to wait for. This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design.
Get 0.9% APR and no monthly payments until next year on these 2025 Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX.
Billy Kelly here, Bert Ogden Buick GMC, Edinburgh, Texas. Listen, folks, now is the time. Your best deals, your best savings right now. 2026 Sierra Elevation, $299 a month. That's right, $299 a month. Come see us now, Edinburgh, Texas. Dolly guys.
Hey RGV, it's Zach. The manufacturer warranties other roofers talk about, they're pretty good. But our lifetime guarantee is the best in the industry. We back it up in writing. That's why Honest Abe Roofing is America's reliable roofer since 2007.
Introducing the all-new 2025 Volvo XC60, now just $499 per month during kickoff sales event.
At Volvo Cars of Edinburgh, we shop the competition so you don't have to.
Official sponsor of UTRGV football.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to take an adventure with rugged capability and commanding style. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand, right now you can get a $479 per month lease or 3.49% APR on a 2025 Pilot two-wheel drive EXL.
Let's face it, business revolves around numbers. At BML CPAs and Advisors, our job is to make sense of those numbers for our valued clients. We call it Number Sense. At BML, we feel we understand numbers better than anyone else. In fact, we work to provide our clients the smartest, easiest, and most sensible way to reach their goals. When you need accounting services, call the firm that does numbers for a living. Make sense? Number Sense, exclusively at BML CPAs and Advisors.
Come in now and lease a new Kia K4 for just $299 a month. Plus, get the Kia 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
We shop the competition so you don't have to.
At Bert Ogden Kia in Mission.
The slowing job market has given way to a trend known as job hugging. That means more people are clinging to their jobs even if they're not happy with them. Career experts say job hugging doesn't have to be a negative thing.
Go for an internal promotion, go for a lateral move across teams, go for a raise. Now is the time to do that internally because companies are investing in that internal movement and that internal upward mobility.
And remember, it's always a good idea to stay a step ahead in case layoffs happen down the line.
prioritize your short-term health, right? So financial security, career, thinking about trying to get your network warmed up so that you can find a job if you are affected.
That includes keeping your options open.
I don't know if the weather today was all that huggable. Temperatures near 100 degrees across the area. Cooler at the beach, though. Looking out at the Gulf, boy, it's nice. 88 degrees south to southeast winds, about 14 miles an hour. But the chance of rain is on the way up. We'll track the rain chance and update your forecast after the break.
J.D. Power has ranked Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands. And to celebrate, you can now get in one of these award-winning SUVs with 0% APR for 60 months. The all-new turbocharged Nissan Murano, the rugged Nissan Pathfinder, and the best-selling Nissan Rogue. Visit Nissan today and drive away in an award-winning SUV. Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models or get $3,500 customer cash on Frontier.
Kick off your season with savings at Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh. Get 0% APR for 60 months on a brand new Nissan Rogue, plus over $1,700 bonus cash. Fiesta Nissan in Edinburgh, official sponsor of UTRGV football.
So we spend a third of our lives sleeping. Shouldn't we try to get the best sleep possible? That's why Denver Mattress is all about that sleep life. And during the 4-day super sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $150 off our Doctor's Choice hybrid lineup. Check out the Summit Queen, now only $299.99. Plus, get 48 months no interest financing and free shipping. Improve your sleep life one night at a time. Only at Denver Mattress. The easiest way to get the right mattress.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. What we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Get this low mileage lease on this 2026 Terrain Elevation for around $279 per month. We are professional grade.
Hi, you look like you could use some help.
Yes. We're building an addition to our house, and my contractor gave me this list of materials. I just don't know what all these items are or if we really need them.
Well, you've come to the right place. Our team can review your list and make sure you have every detail covered. We can answer your questions and make a quote in just a few minutes.
Thank you. I can't wait to get started.
Relax. With Mott's, you got this.
Get big savings at Bird Ogden Chevrolet and drive a new Silverado for 2.9% APR for 72 months. That's right, 2.9 for 72 months. During Truck Month, we shop the competition so you don't have to at Bird Ogden Chevrolet in Mission.
First Warn 5 weather is supported by DHR Health. Now, First Warn 5 weather with Chief Meteorologist Tim Smith.
Hey folks, a sunny and hot day across deep South Texas. Skies mostly blue, the rain off to the north still, with the exception of a couple of showers that were a little closer to home, but 96 degrees right now with the winds out of the southeast about 14 and that dew point still in the 70s. When you see that drop, that's a sign of a cool front coming through, and it's not going to drop very much anytime soon. This is radar right now. A couple of light showers right along the 69C corridor from Edinburgh northward up toward Fafures. There's a little bit more off to the north of that. We look a little bit wider, and you see showers between 69E and 69C, not far from Kingsville, basically, and then more up around Corpus Christi. But that area is the area we're really watching for severe weather. There's a level 1 out of 5, which is a marginal risk for severe weather late tonight into early tomorrow. And as we take a look at the risks, I think most of these risks are north of us, and they're all relatively low, but the chance is there. Notice the green kind of goes lighter when you get into most of the valley, because this is just a general thunderstorm risk. This is a severe thunderstorm risk, and again, marginal is a level 1 out of 5, so it's the low end. So we're going to watch this stuff, and this is tonight into tomorrow. Stuff develops up in here, slides southward. Most of it weakens before it gets here, but there's certainly the chance for a shower or thunderstorm in the valley the next 24 to 36 hours or so. This front doesn't mean much, almost no change with the temperatures, more caused by the increasing rain chance than actual cooler air coming in behind the front. To the north of us, there is a flash flood risk tomorrow, level 2, slight from Houston into Victoria, Corpus Christi, and Laredo, but we are just on the edge, just outside of that. A marginal risk for the northern part of the valley, but most of the populated centers of the valley are out of that flash flood risk for tomorrow. But if you're traveling northward, you're probably going to run into some significant rainfall. Now, for us, notice the chance of rain starts going up as we go through the daytime hours tomorrow, and there could be stuff in the morning, but the best chance is during the afternoon, and thunderstorms could indeed happen. Now, a high of 92, but if you're getting rained on, you'll drop into the 80s, maybe even the 70s during that time. Future Track's not real bullish on big-time rain. This is the GFS model, says that most places through tomorrow night don't see a lot, a little heavier closer to the coast. We'll go into Friday. We add to these numbers 1/10 of an inch to a 1/2 inch in the upper valley, about the same thing in the lower valley. Saturday, we don't see much of an increase. Go to Sunday, you see a little more rain build in, especially near the coast. Now you're up to close to an inch near the coast, and you go into next week and you see the numbers continue to go up. There's Tuesday, there's Wednesday, so a decent shot at some showers in the area into the early part of next week. So the front, it kind of oozes down into South Texas, not here until tomorrow, but look at all the rain that shows up around that front. That's the focal point for shower and thunderstorm development. Any of these storms could be pretty heavy, producing some heavier rainfall, so that's what we're going to be watching for. I think that is our biggest issue. Maybe some gusty winds is a possibility, probably not much more than that, and by the time we get to the weekend, we're back down to that 20 or 30%, but the best chance is tomorrow at 60%. So for football tomorrow night, yeah, the rain gear might be in order, especially early in the game. Spotty thunderstorms very much a possibility. Temperature a little cooler than what it's been, but the rain chances stick around. So tonight's mainly clear, warm, and muggy, but there is a slight chance for a thunderstorm coming in from the north, and then tomorrow we bump it up to 60%. Showers and storms. Do stay weather aware tomorrow. There is potential for some pretty heavy rainfall in the area. It's going to be hit and miss, but if you get rained on, it could come down pretty hard. Same kind of thing for Friday, maybe a little less active. Spotty stuff over the weekend, even into next week. Right now, it looks like we're kind of back into that pattern that favors spotty showers almost every day. That's your updated First One 5 forecast.
Up next, can a zip code impact our chances of surviving cancer? We'll have the details in minutes.
In July, you made Channel 5 News #1 again.
We're the most watched news team in the RGV because of you.
Every newscast,
every day.
And it's all thanks to you.
Channel 5 News, the Valley's news channel.
These were my great-grandpappy's glasses, and now they're yours, son.
Why can't I just get my own?
2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day.
Yeah, I want my own.
Stanton Optical, easy's our thing.
The new 2025 Tucson brings bold style to every adventure. Just 1.9% APR for 60 months. Plus, get America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles.
We shop the competition so you don't have to.
At the official sponsor of UT RGV football, Bird Ogden Hyundai in Harlingen. Dale gas.
Don't struggle with water bottles anymore. Get a Culligan reverse osmosis water system for about $1 a day and enjoy the convenience of crystal clear reverse osmosis water right from the tap.
We maintain it free.
So what are you waiting for?
Call Culligan today.
Introducing Bird Ogden VinFast, now open in Harlingen. Drive the all-electric VF9 for $449 per month with 0 due at signing and 2 industry-leading warranties. Bird Ogden VinFast. Drive into tomorrow today.
Where does confidence come from? It's not from within. It must be pursued. Confidence is not a mindset. It's an achievement. In the GMC Sierra HD AT4X. Get 5.9% APR on 2025 GMC Sierra heavy-duty models. That's over $4,000 in average finance savings. At FCB, we're rooted in the Valley.
From Brownsville to South Padre Island. From Harlingen
to McAllen.
From San Benito
to Los Fresnos and Raymondville.
We're large enough to make a difference and local enough to make you feel at home.
Make FCB your bank.
Watch your savings fly during our kickoff sales event at Bird Ogden Ford in Lyford. Get up to $10,000 off a new Ford F-250. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bird Ogden Ford in Lyford.
We're busy. I get it. So Stanton Optical works with your schedule. Buy online, pick up in store same day, and get a free fitting. I mean, look at my to-do list. Same day eye exam, same day glasses. 2 pairs plus eye exam for only $79.
Some good news, more people are surviving cancer in the United States. The cancer-related death rate dropped 34% between 1991 and 2022. But a new study released today suggests the likelihood of survival may be linked to our zip codes.
Where people live can determine whether they live from cancer, and not by a small amount.
The American Cancer Society says a new study indicates survival rates are lower in rural areas.
This study is now speaking to the importance of someone's ZNA, their zip code, right? As we might think about someone's DNA, this idea that where you live and its location and distance from highly specialized care, including clinical trials, can determine whether you live from cancer.
That doctor says people living in rural areas might not have access to specialized care. There are organizations, though, out there that can provide help through transportation and lodging. Next at 5, we're checking in with the Pump Patrol team for a look at fuel prices around the valley.
Come in now during the Bird Ogden Auto Group's huge certified pre-owned sales event and choose from over 1,000 certified pre-owned vehicles available now at all of our dealerships across the RGV. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bird Ogden's huge certified pre-owned sales event. Dali Gas.
The Avocado Festival, October 11th in downtown Pharr. A day full of avocado activities, carnival rides, Jurassic RGV, over 100 food and market vendors, photo ops, and plenty of avocados. The event kicks off with music on the 956 stage, and keeping the celebration going on the main stage, returning favorite Red, a Taylor Swift tribute band, John King, Grupo Misteo, and this year's headliner, Easton Corbin. Pharr's Avocado Fest this October 11th, the biggest family-friendly event of the year. For more, visit avocadofest.com.
Whether you're a soccer mom or a tailgating dad, we've got the perfect vehicle for your family from Rio Motor Company in Rio Grande City. Check out our great selection of trucks and SUVs in stock and ready for immediate delivery.
And that's on both Chevy and GMC in one convenient location, Rio Motors.
During Truck Month, get this 2025 Chevy Silverado with up to $11,000 off MSRP or 2.9 APR for 72 months.
Come home to Rio Motor Company in Rio Grande City.
My name is Javier Rivera. Everybody here is really outgoing. It's like another family place. You know, Charlie has it where you make you feel like home. My message to the community about Charlie Clark Nissan is just the warranty that he has. Everyone needs to hear about the warranty. It's a lifetime warranty and also oil changes for life. I am Javier Rivera. I am Charlie Clark Nissan, and I come with your car. Órale.
También hablamos inglés. Dame chance, móchate. Si no hacemos lo que prometemos.
Nana Pau Cow.
Órale.
There's no one key to game day victory. You need strength, power, agility, and a team. Kick off the season with big savings during the Toyota Trucks Game Day sales event. Toyota Tundra, built in Texas, driven everywhere.
Right now, qualified lessees can lease a rugged new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for $249 a month for 36 months. Offer ends September 30th.
Toyota, let's go places.
Shop the only Toyota dealer in the Valley with 4 consecutive President's Awards and drive a new Tundra for just $243 a month. $243 a month. That's right. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bird Ogden Toyota in Harlingen.
Back now with a look at gas prices around the valley. Viewer Margie Karst found gas priced at $2.59 in McAllen, at the HEB on Trenton and 10th. Robert Hurtado found it for $2.51 in Edinburgh. That's just down the road, Trenton and Jackson, and that is with the Easy Pay card. Let's see if the in-house team can beat that.
Hey guys, photojournalist Victor de la Cruz out here in Brownsville off of International and Jackson, where you can find gas for $2.61.
Hello everybody, this is photojournalist Catherine Rodriguez. I am here at Stripes in Brownsville on the corner of Ruben M. Torres Boulevard and Old Alice Road, where gas is $2.63.
Hey 956ers, photojournalist Elijah Noriega. I am here in Alamo, it's on Tower Road at Stripes, right in front of the frontage road. A gallon of gas, $2.95.
$2.95? I don't think so. Today's best price, $2.51 in Edinburgh. Thank you, Robert. If you see a better deal, email us, news@krgv.com.
Rain chances on the rise as we head into late tonight tomorrow as a front kind of oozes down into the area, kind of dies as it gets here. But that is the place where showers and thunderstorms likely to fire up. More rain likely to our north, but some of that action moves in here as well. Lingers into Friday. As long as the front hangs around, that chance of rain stays with us, although it does taper off, but doesn't go away anytime soon. Weekend, 91 and 90 for your highs.
All right, that's going to do it for us at 5. More local headlines coming up in just 30 minutes.
The Beach Camera is sponsored by the South Padre Island Convention and Visitors Bureau. Closed captioning brought to you by Channel 5 and Clark